Hello and welcome to the 1875 Talk Show. This is Luke. Just come across this article where Troy Deeney's hitting back at Birmingham City critics and reveals Lee Bowyer's miscommunication. Sat comfortably in the air-conditioned hotel lobby while outside the sun beams on the snooker table lawns and bird-filled trees towards the end of Birmingham City's Portuguese training camp, Troy Deeney is in the typical candid mood. That's the one thing I'll say about Deeney. He is always ready to say what he thinks and how he feels. Reflect on his largely disappointing season at his boyhood club, looking forward to his second season ahead, when he is energised at the prospect of working under his old Watford captain, John Eustace. The 34-year-old dispenses his honest opinion with surety of someone who has plenty to share. An hour or so earlier, he'd been doing just that when he challenged something he didn't like in training session. Interesting. Now the expression is more relaxed and there's considerably less sweat, but ask him a question and he'll give you an answer, whether you like it or not. And to be fair to the Blue skipper, he doesn't spare himself. Let's get to the money piece, shall we? That's my worst year in my 16-17 career, so 100% I want this year to be better, he told Birmingham Live. All of it was shit. I'm guessing I'm the first to say it was shit. No, you're not. We're the first to say it was shit. I have no problem saying that. There were obviously circumstances around that you can sit and moan and complain or justify yourself to people, but that's just excuses. I have never done that. It depends on what people's perspective is. If you don't want me to do well, it's easy to say, oh, look, he's rubbish, he's finished. Hang on, what? If you don't want me to do well, it's easy to say. So you're blaming the fans? You're saying that the fans don't want you to do well because we said it's rubbish. I saw you at Blackpool. If you want to have an objective spin on it, me and Lyle Taylor played the same amount of games and he scored one more penalty than me and he's the Messiah. Never said he was the Messiah. He just gave everything for the club. There were times where you didn't. I'm not saying you're a shit player. I think you've still got some quality left in the tank. Last season we didn't see it. That's not to compare me to Lyle, not that at all, but in comparison, that's how people's objective of it is. Because he took a picture of a can of beer at a game and it was like, oh, that's what we are. But the picture is what we're doing behind the scenes. Who's trying to change the culture and the environment of the club? That's just one example. This ain't making Deeney look very positive, is it? It's my worst career season, but I am focused on proving myself right more than proving other people wrong. People who try and hammer me have never done anything I can do. I don't try and hammer them in their profession, but I know this is one you are in the limelight, so you take it more. Yeah. Yeah, you're right with that. Those who hammered Deeney were given more ammunition last season when he reacted to the social media to Lee Bowie's claim that he would not be fit to face West Brom early in April. The birds at Blue's swanky hotel aren't the only ones who tweeted. Deeney's Twitter reaction was along the lines of, that's good to know. The post was taken down, but the memory remains. Oh, you can't do jack shit online without the memory remaining. I had tried all week. That was a bit of the backstory that I wasn't able to say. From the shape we did Tuesday and Thursday, I was starting lineup. Thursday afternoon, I'm told on Twitter I'm not even going to be in the squad. So it's like, where's the miscommunication? Apparently, I was unprofessional. Last year, if you remember, I had a fight with Harley, I had a fight with Pence, I had a fight with Roberts. You can ask any of them. I never had a fight anyway. I have not had a fight in football for like 7 years. But now it's factual. Someone on Twitter the other day said it was... Sorry about that. Someone on Twitter the other day said that I am the problem because I came in it was good. My answer to that was, look at the last 10 years. I mean, yeah, he's not wrong there. Look at the last 10 years. They have been absolutely shite. But I think we can all turn around and say, if we're honest with ourselves, that something changed when Deeney came in. I'm not saying Deeney was the problem. I'm saying something changed when Deeney came in. It's easy now for people to say Troy's the problem. If I am the problem, no problem, I will walk away. Okay. As someone who said that Birmingham City's his boyhood club, that's pretty hard to believe. I just don't know how much better it would get if I did walk away. But it can't get any fucking worse. I don't know. I'll take that back. You have to sit sometimes and listen to it because I'm always around and in places where people talk. Funny enough, they never say it to my face, but I am the problem. I am old, I am past it, I am all of these things. 18 months younger than me, Lyle Taylor is in his peak apparently. He's really got a hard up for Lyle Taylor, hasn't he? Or is it to do with the fact that we liked Lyle more than Deeney, and he doesn't like that? That's just my opinion. Speaking of walking away, as he stands in the start of the Eustace era, in which he truly believes Deeney has no intention of doing that. As he enters the second year in his 2-year deal at St Andrews, one thing he does know is that the season won't be his last in football. I've got a lot more left. If you asked me that a week ago, a week again ago. What? Is that a week again ago? When Rushy had us, I might have said this is my last 6 weeks. I feel good, and I'm not even considering retirement. My aim is to deliver, and that will be what will be after that. If it's another year here, if it's another 2 years somewhere else, who knows? It's too early to talk about any of that. If I touch wood, I don't. I have a really bad injury. I call it a day. It is what it is. My job is to deliver the best of my abilities right now. If that means I'm playing and scoring, age only comes into it if you've had a shit year. No one is talking about Cristiano Ronaldo's age. It's just one of those things. If you had a bad year, he's old, he's retired. Other people telling me I have got other interests. Apparently, you can't have them. It's just an excuse that's always there. But people don't know what I do or how I do it. It's only ones I want. I do apologise, but people don't know what I do or how I do it, so I only want the approval of the people that are in the inner circle. You sure about that? Because us Blues fans, we ain't exactly known to be nice to people. If you're only looking for the approval of the inner circle, well, that means the people who work at the Birmingham City Football Club. I ain't being funny, mate, but that's not the people you need to fucking please. It's the fans you need to please. And I'm not saying this to Deeney, I'm saying it to the whole bloody squad. It ain't the fucking board you need to please. It's the fans. Again, I was at Blackpool. I watched that game. It was a disgrace. This Eustace arrival in the inner circle at Blues has become very tight. The head coach has praised unity and competitiveness, while Deeney recently used social media to highlight the togetherness of the squad. Both men had seen the doom-laden predictions, and they both want them to fuel Blues' fire. Deeney adds, "We've got a siege mentality. With the greatest respect, fuck that noise. What everyone else says, takeovers, non-takeovers, players coming in, players not coming in. I remember when the lads launched the kit and the comments were like, they're going to get relegated in this. Okay, no problem. Can you blame us? You know, you've just said, remember the last 10 years. We do. We were at the matches. We were at the matches last season. If you lot play like you did last season, fucking right, we're going to get relegated. All we ask is when it's not that, you are held responsible as people who have written those things, which they never are, but it's part and parcel. We're just trying to concentrate on our work. It's easy to sit and criticise. We can all do that, sit and say that's not good enough. And I would do this. But when you have actually got to do it, it's a lot more difficult. So hang on, you're saying we can't sit here and say that's not good enough? Is that that's what I'm getting from this. Please tell me in the comments below if you think I'm wrong, but that's what I'm reading from this. We see the noise, we don't hear the noise. You are around the place, you are not hearing any negativity. There's a lot of smiles, a lot of jokes, but when you get into training and serious work, we've got 19 days to start of the season. All the positivity and negativity that doesn't matter. You get to Luton, you've just got to win, which after such a difficult summer really would be something to crow about. I'm a bit taken back by this. I'll be honest, I read the start of it before I started the video. I read up to, where is it? The Messiah part. I mean, yeah, the thing is, there's a lot of inconsistencies in this. Someone says when I came in, it was I had the problem because before, where is it? I had the problem because before I came in, it was such good. My answer is, look at the last 10 years. Look at the last 10 years. But then you go down, where is it? I remember when the lads launched the kit and the comments were all like they're going to get relegated. Do you blame us? Look at the shit show we had last season. Yeah, all right, injuries didn't help. Dion Sanderson being recalled back didn't help, but they're being led off to QPR. You want to talk about miscommunication? How about the fact that Bowie stood in front of the fans and went, he's been told we can't afford Riley McGree, then all of a sudden he's at Middlesbrough. You want to talk about that miscommunication? How about you standing in front of the bit of Blues fans at Blackpool, which I was there. I was in that group of fans, and your words were, "You're right. It's not good enough." No, I'm not saying you're shit. Never said that. But looking at the results of last season, looking and analysing what had happened, every single person agrees something changed when Deeney came in. Whether that be the mentality of the lads at the back room, whether it be the mentality of the lads at the back, I don't care. Something changed. Now, maybe I'm wrong, or maybe I'm seeing this negatively, but can you fucking blame us? 10 years of shit Blues have had. Over 10 years. We've had a lot more shit than that, but this is just shit, main shit. 10 years. I tell you, Deeney, I am being funny, but if you're trying to make fucking nicey with the Blues fans, this ain't the way to do it. The way to do it is put your boots on and score goals. Simple as that. The way to do it is just winning games. It's not even about winning the games. It's not about winning the games. It's about competing. It's about showing passion. Can you honestly stand in front of us lot and say, yeah, I was showing passion in that Blackpool game? Can you honestly say that? And it's not just the Blackpool game. Look at the freaking results we had after that. I don't know. Maybe I'm just seeing the negativity. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. Maybe I'm just being a cynic. But to me, that... I ain't happy reading that. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let us know down in the comments down below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Channel's doing great. Thanks to you lot. I really want to try and hit 20. I'd love to hit 70 subs. I really want to hit 20 subs before the start of the season. Just let us know what you think of this down in the comments down below. Cheers, guys. Bye, guys.